Leaping Larry here. Welcome to another Mario game. When Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him, and he heard a voice call for help to be freed from a spell. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. That's right. We're playing another Mario game, but we're not back in the Mushroom Kingdom this time. That's because we are playing the original, or rather I should say, we were playing what was originally Doki Doki Panic, but was reskinned into Super Mario Bros. 2. After Nintendo of America tried out the original Super Mario Bros. 2 that was released in Japan, and thought that its incredible difficulty would harm the franchise as a whole, and that instead Nintendo should think about making an alternative sequel. Now, when that request happened, Nintendo actually had worked on this Doki Doki Panic game as part of some festival. But they said in many ways they had Mario characters in their mind while making that game. So, apparently it wasn't much of a stretch in the imagination for them to go, well, perhaps that Doki Doki Panic game, we could reskin that into Mario characters and release that in the West as Mario Bros. 2. And that's exactly what we have here. As you can see, it's quite a bit different. There's no stomping on enemies to kill them. You pick them up and throw them into other enemies. You get a star by collecting 5 cherries, and then it floats up from the bottom instead of discovering it in item boxes. There are no item boxes. Instead, any power-ups or anything you get come from grass, plants. Ouch, that was terribly timed on my part. This is just a little shortcut right here. But even though this wasn't originally a Mario Brothers game, it really did have a lot of aspects that carried forward in the legacy. Now I know a lot of people will attribute like the fact that Luigi jumps higher in this one to this game. But actually, we could say that that started in the last game that I played. I did a Mario playthrough because I'm just so used to Mario's controls in the original Mario Brothers. But you can also do a Luigi playthrough in the original Japanese Mario Bros. 2, and Luigi jumps slightly higher but slides a heck of a lot more. So you could say that's where he first got his distinguishing characteristics from Mario. But other characters, like Toad being strong, for example, not having as good a jump, or Peach being able to float a little bit, that comes from this game, for sure. Now, the tokens that I'm using here to get extra lives, luckily, is what I gained in that alternate world, which you use a potion to get to. That alternate world is the only place you can find mushrooms. But instead of just healing you and giving you a temporary extra hit point, they give you a permanent extra hit point, which you can then replenish by defeating a number of enemies and causing a mushroom to appear. Sorry, not a mushroom. See, I'm thinking classic Mario. Causing a heart to float up from below. Sounds weird to even say it. That's how you can replenish your health. Now, if you do find a mushroom and your health is low, I believe that does refill your health. And here's our first look at Phantos. Ouch, and he got me right away. That was sneaky on his part. As you can see, as long as you're holding that key, you risk old Phantos coming out to attack ya. There we go. Now I think there's another mushroom here. Now the mushrooms, they do give you a permanent health upgrade for this stage only. So there are going to be stages where it's really going to be doing you more harm or causing you more grievance than it's worth to go after the mushroom. For example, I know there's at least one mushroom that's like right before the Birdo door. And like going to get it, unless you're doing some crazy maneuvering or getting very lucky, you're pretty much guaranteed to get hit. So you might as well, I'll show you when we get to that one. But in that case, you might as well just fight the boss with only one extra hit point or whatever. Mario, I find, is underrated in this. He is so well balanced, it works really good. There's nothing he's really bad at. He picks things up quickly. And therefore digs fairly quickly. You know, he's got a fairly good jump and a good run. Peach's floating ability can be extremely handy, we'll say. See if I can't remember where this mushroom is. Here we go. On the bridge, apparently. Oh yes, these fish. Pretty sure there's levels that come up later where you have to use those fish to cross certain areas. Which can be a challenge, I will say that. Trying to jump on their heads, they're quite small. I think there's potion here. Yes. However, I am not quite sure where mushroom is. If I go down there, that's a warp to a different level. A different world altogether. A much later world. We'll go through the worlds. What I'll do is, if I ever decide to come back in the form of playing Super Mario Bros. All-Stars, I will use the warps in all of these games that I beat, you know, through world per world on normal Nintendo. So if I ever do Super Mario All-Stars, that's when I'll show off, like, the warps that I know how to get to, anyway. Here we go. This is what I call the first castle level. Each world has 3 levels. And the third one usually involves you're in a structure like this, and generally... Oh, that was close. And generally you have to take a key, like so, and bring it to a fairly far away place. Well, of course, Phantos is chasing you because you have his key. So I call these the castle worlds. On the 3rd level, except for, I think, the last world. Ouch. Bugger. I believe the last world only has 2 levels. Here we go. That's what I was hoping to get. A heart. Ouch, bugger. Good thing I got that heart, or I would be regular Mario. Now there's no Birdo to fight because we're in the last level of this world. Instead, we fight the boss of this world. In this case, that would be Mouser. Ouch. Darn. Better be careful here. So considering I only have 1 hit point... Considering I only have 1 hit point left, I have to be a little bit careful here. Because it is possible while I'm jumping up to actually get hit by Mouser himself. I don't want to do that either. If that one hits him, we're good. Nope. I generally try and get him towards the middle, but at the same time, I don't want to jump too long and collide with Mouser. Making a mess of bombs down there. Damn. Fucker. Close. That was close. Come on, you fucker. Give me a window. That looks pretty good. But no cigar. Try again. There's a good middle one. Nice. And Mouser's down. First world complete. Ah, nothing. World 2? Let's go with Toad. Because we are in a desert. And Toad's strength is being able to lift things up quickly, which subsequently also means he can dig quickly, which will come in handy in this level, in this world, in general. See, you can see how fast he lifts stuff over his head. Close, I just noticed that bullet at the right time, I should say. Actually, I think I just... Yeah, I knew that. I was like, I think I just gotta drop this guy and run for it. Something in my memory. Get away from me. Snake thing. Now here we go, digging. The trick to the digging is to just make sure none of these guys fall on your noggin. You don't want that. And now that we have a star, we're just gonna dig our butts off. I just want to get to the ladder. Perfect. This Birdo fight now? Yes, it is. So you'll see Birdo fight is a bit different when you have Toad. Toad lifts stuff up so fast that you can just throw the egg right back. With most other characters, Mario excluded, Mario you can do it still. With most other characters, you have to wait until Birdo gives you a window of opportunity while you're holding her egg. So that's a bit of an advantage, actually. It can be good to remember if you're in the last level of a world and trying to decide who to use. You know, if you gotta throw stuff at the end boss, Toad can be your man. He can get it done. He's good like that. Okay, second desert world, devil world, second devil world, that too. It's the second devil world, second world of the devil. Oh crap! Excuse me, sir. Trying to get by here. Okay, let's be a little cautious. Oh, thank God. I got the mushroom. Couple tokens for later. And I think that's 3 cherries I'm at now. There. I don't actually want to go down. Did you see that? I charged up a super jump and... What is this pathetic jump you're doing, Toad? There you go. My goodness gracious, that is not what you're supposed to be doing when you charge up a jump. Yikes, close. I'm not sure if there's a secret through that door or not. I'm just gonna keep going. Just barely hit that guy. Run past those flaming plant things. Actually, you know what? Those flaming... I wonder if those flaming plant things are sort of like the inspiration for the fire-shooting piranhas, you know? Piranha plants, I mean. Yikes. Look, I'll just hide up here for a sec. That actually works. I don't know how many cherries I got. But let's gather them. I can get this one now. Dig! Come on, dig! I think I need to go on this side. Ouch. How many enemies I killed, I was hoping that would have been a heart. But it's not, and now we're at Birdo. Oh, it's a red Birdo. So this is our first Birdo that can shoot something other than eggs. She can shoot fireballs sometimes. Like that. Later, we will encounter green Birdos, who fire only fireballs. Okay, last level of the desert world. We'll stick with Toad. Toad seems to be doing good. Just needed a sip of coffee there, you know? Gotta keep the spirits high. Not sure where the mushroom is here. Not there. So instead, we'll get all these coins. Oh, I was hoping to get that cherry. I'm worried about one of those guys coming up. Actually, those, you know, I don't know what they're called, but they're the big, these guys, those guys right there, the big cactus looking guys. Is this the first game those appear in? I think it might be. Pretty interesting. So there you go. And see, again, once again, this level, the third level of this world, it's the castle world. Only this castle is inside a pyramid, so we're digging far down. But it's the same deal, we're in the castle thing and we have to get the key. And then we'll have to avoid Phantos on our way back up with the key. Can be annoying if you're not right on the right spot. You don't dig. Like if it's a grid, right? So if you're not right on the square, sometimes you won't dig. That can be bad. That can also lead to a troubling situation, what you just saw me do there, when you accidentally pick a guy up and now you're holding him in the sand, right? That can be bad. Because a lot of times what will happen is you will throw him and he will immediately walk into you. And even though it seems like he's on the level above you, he can actually still hit you. Just gotta watch out for that one. Oh no! Wait, did I stop lock myself here? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, well, after that little soft lock, we're back. I've never had that happen before. That was very interesting. The key got stuck up into those bricks and I was soft locked. I don't think I've ever been in a soft lock position in Super Mario Bros. 2. That was pretty entertaining. See how it carries forward that theme of that plant is shooting fireballs and you have to run underneath it? That was all 3 levels of the Desert World had that. I think this level even did it twice maybe. Here we go, the boss. Boss of this castle. This world. It's a dragon thing. 3-headed dragon thing. Oh. I think he only has 1 hit left. Yep. Not too bad. So what I did there, I built the wall up. I like to build it when he can't see me, and then when you start jumping over at him, the fireballs he's shooting at you have less of a chance of hitting you. So there you go. Let's see how we do on this bonus. Try it out. Fingers crossed. Ah, oh, so close. I think 3 turnips is pretty good too. Oh, it's teasing me with the turnips. Nothing. Oh well. We still got 7 lives, and now we're on World 3. We'll continue on when we pick this back up in the next episode.